Yo, we back. Raw Takes
What up?
Unfiltered, another Friday night with your host, Triborough. Nick is not here tonight. He's working. Shout out to movie AV Impulse out there delivering people's packages safe and sound in their crib. But, you got
Mm.
the host tonight, and I got my special guest, Daniel Otero. Shout out to Daniel. We're gonna get into him as a collector and his movies and wrestling. I want his Royal Rumble picks for tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble 2026. Shout out to Jay Luna
Mm.
in the chat, the moderator. So Daniel, what's up, bro? Like it's been a long time since we did a live stream.
Yeah, it's been about a couple of years. I think our last live stream was
Yeah,
like in 2023. So
yeah. That was like during the
yeah, I've
pandemic,
been
we like just getting out the pandemic.
yep, yep. Yeah, it's now it's been kind of in and out of YouTube, like just I don't know, just contemplating like whether to continue or not.
Right.
I come on here, to have fun and have it as
Yeah.
a hobby, and other people kind of take it more personally and stuff like
Right.
that. So
I
like
know,
kind of
bro.
dove away from it, but yeah.
I used to I would tell you I'm like bro like stick with it because I love your content. You got already got your
Mm.
fan base. Like still like keep
Yeah.
doing it. Like don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Mm.
sometimes it's gonna feel like that, but
Yeah.
what you got going on like you got like one of the best platforms on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely. Like I'm still thinking about like making a comeback probably in the spring. I don't know, around March, April, probably do a couple live streams, maybe a couple pickup videos here and there, something just to get back into the groove of things. And
Right,
I know it's been a while because I put my last video, I think was like in November, saying
right.
that I was gonna like take time away and kind of like step away from YouTube. So
Mhm.
I know a lot of people probably are gonna be like angry in the thing, being asking like you keep sounding like a broken record, leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back.
Right.
But and I'm not gonna go crazy or anything like that. I'm just gonna like go with the
Mhm.
flow and see where it takes me, and hopefully everybody enjoys what I bring, to
Right.
my channel and stuff like that.
I
So
think it's always
yeah.
good to take like a little break. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get
Oh,
too caught
definitely.
up in the social media crap. Just take a little couple days or
Mm.
weeks or months or whatever, and then you refuel and then you come back.
Yeah, definitely. Just I gotta like realize, like these people are like, are keyboard warriors and stuff like that. So I have to like
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
Oh yeah.
kind of take that in consideration and just kind of take it day by day and, just move on from it and just keep continuing having fun with my joy of movies and stuff like that. So,
D-Ray, salute. I told you, like, bro, like we've had our
what up,
own
you?
share of that stuff going on, and it's just
Mm.
really crazy, and it's really like fucked up to see that people would feel some type of way
Yeah,
about stuff going on here. So I know how
yeah,
you feel.
definitely.
But you gotta be you though. Like if this is what you truly love to do and you're passionate about it, you gotta continue.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, just like you said, just filter out the negativity and the hatred
Yeah.
and all that, and just keep doing what you're doing what you
Yes.
love. That's why I basically came on here. Like I started during the pandemic. Actually, before I even started my channel, I started watching everybody else,
Uh,
doing pickup videos and
right.
thrifting videos and stuff like that, and review videos. So it kind of inspired me. Like, hey, like I love movies. I love TV
Right.
shows and sports and all that. So why I might as well do it too. So that's what kind of
Uh,
like
what's
inspired
good?
me.
What's good? Real gaming salute. So let me ask you, like,
What
how
up, bro?
did you start like collecting physical media, like Blu-rays and 4Ks? Like, was it like like your parents was doing it, or you just started? It was just like a hobby for you.
It mainly started like with my parents and like my siblings and stuff, that because we had like VHS tapes
Mm,
and like
okay.
DVDs and stuff, and it wasn't like the biggest collection. It was like a small collection of like horror films and
Mm,
movies and stuff like that. So and then from there, I kind of just kept the tradition going. Just collecting DVDs,
right.
Blu-rays, 4Ks. I dove really into DVDs a lot. Like I had a really big DVD collection. And
Right.
then like around 2012, 2013, that's when I really started like moving from DVD to Blu-ray. And
Mm.
I'm still collecting Blu-ray currently right now. And then 4K I collect here and there.
Right.
I kind of have like a love relationship with 4K, the 4K format, just because there's so many, negative reviews about, faulty discs or
Right.
audio issues or picture sound quality issues. So, and then not only that, it's just like it's been like so expensive, like they're
Yeah.
like 27 to 30 bucks a pop, and then still books used to be like between 25, now they're like 45 to $50 a piece now. So
That's
that's
crazy.
what kind of strayed me away a little bit. Like me, in all honesty, I love, the Blu-ray format,
Mm.
so I continue collecting that. But
Right.
yeah,
So
overall it's just the influence of my parents and stuff, and
right.
my sibling.
So how do you go about like deciding what movie to get like on Blu-ray or 4K? Does it have to be something that you grew up watching, or just something that just came out on that format, or how do you go about like deciding, well, I'm gonna get this one on Blu-ray or this one on 4K?
Me, whenever I decide, if it's a movie I really enjoy, I'll get that format for sure. Like if
Right.
it's only stuck on DVD, like I'll just get it on DVD if that's the only way I can, watch it at the time.
Mm.
But me, I have like no problem with DVD. I still collect DVDs still,
Right.
but me, when I collect, when I buy a Blu-ray, like I said, it's gonna be a movie I really enjoyed or I watched, either in theater or later on, like on streaming or something.
Mm.
But overall, like it has to intrigue me. Like if the title looks interesting or if the cast looks interesting, like if it's like a cast member I know, like if it's like a Brad Pitt or Leonardo
Mm.
DiCaprio type
Right.
movie or Margot Robbie or um, any of those people, like it'll intrigue me to buy it, to check it out. I do like
Mm.
to buy blind buy movies too
Right.
sometimes. Like if it looks interesting enough, like I'll pull the trigger and buy it to check it out. And most of the time, like they actually are pretty good. Some of them are kind
Mm.
of like half and half, but yeah, that's kind of how I go about it. Pretty much whenever I'm going to go buy a Blu-ray or a 4K, and then also the pricing. Like if I can get the Blu-ray a little bit cheaper, like if it's like $22.96 with a Blu-ray, and it's like 29 to 30 bucks with a 4K, I'll definitely jump on the Blu-ray just to
Right.
save a little bit of money. But other than that, that's kind of how I chose pick and choose between the format or like the movie I buy on Blu-ray or 4K.
Salute to Todd Allen. He said L.A. Knight. Yeah, I hope like we was talking about that. I hope L.A. Knight is in the Rumble tomorrow because I feel
Yeah,
like
me too.
they gotta have somebody new win. Like I know Roman is the
Oh yeah.
favorite, but I think L.A. Knight, they have to give him that.
Mm.
He deserves it.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah. Now go ahead. Now go ahead.
oh yeah, for sure. He's a big name. The fans love him. It's just the bookings has been really bad with him. Like I noticed that with between Triple H and Vince, like it's every time the crowd gets behind a certain wrestler or superstar,
Mhm.
they don't want to push him. I don't understand that, but we'll get to
Right.
that a little bit later. But
He said L.A. Knight is my dude. Yeah, L.A. Knight deserves it. I think he definitely deserves to win the Rumble. That's if they put him in the
yeah,
Rumble tomorrow. You know what
yeah,
I'm
he might
saying?
be one of the surprise entrants. Who knows? Because
Yeah.
he's been gone for a minute.
Dustin said I had a big DVD and WWE DVD collection growing up, and Daniel wanted to do the same thing later on. Also, so both of you collect?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why. That's where
cool.
I got like big influence from is because he used to
Nice.
collect a lot of DVDs. He used to collect a lot of like horror action. The
Right.
WWE pay-per-views, and they used to have them on physical media. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm still collecting those because those are like once they switched to Blu-ray, it wasn't the same.
but yeah, and then they don't have enough special features on the Blu-rays compared to like
Right.
the DVD. The DVD will have like the reels or like the gag
Yeah.
reels or whatever, and like trailers and stuff like that. And the
Bro.
Blu-rays don't. It's just like kind of bare bones.
And like a lot of them now, I remember like a lot of them from like 06, 07, like the ones
Oh
that
yeah.
were like $19, now they're like 50, 60, $70. And it's like a lot
Oh
of them are
yeah.
out of print now. So you got to
Yeah.
be able to like Amazon. Amazon has like good deals on some of them, but then there's
Oh
still
yeah.
some that's like really expensive.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. It's
know,
crazy.
yeah.
That's why like
Yeah, yeah.
That's why like at my work, like because I work at the thrift store, like I always like every time I'm pricing like movies and stuff, I always like make sure to like look for those wrestling titles too, because I know a lot of them are like really rare and they're like harder to find. So it's always
Right.
cool to see them come through sometimes.
Justin said, "Is Chris Jericho and Powerhouse Hobbs appearing?" I think Jericho gonna return tomorrow, and I know they said they signed Powerhouse Hobbs, so maybe he'll show up, or maybe
Yeah.
they'll take him to like Monday Night Raw. I don't know what brand he's gonna be on, but I think
Oh, yeah.
Jericho definitely shows up tomorrow.
Yep. And they renamed him. I think his name's gonna be like Royce Keys or something.
Yeah, they gave him like
Yeah.
a different moniker or something, but we know it's Chris Jericho. We know it's Y2J, so. You know, but yeah, like so, like when you have like a huge collection of like Blu-rays and 4Ks, right?
Yeah.
So how do you go like how do you like are able to find something you want to see? Like, is it in alphabetical order? Is it by genre you do it? How do you like order your collection, if anything?
Me, I basically organize it by genre. Like I put all the horror movies together, all my but I put them in alphabetical order. Like I'll put like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, like all of them like by alphabetical order, and then like action, I'll do that too. I'll put all them alphabetically. So that's basically how I categorize. Like if I want to see a certain movie, like for instance, like if I want to see like Blue Streak, I'll just go to my comedy section and go to the B's and pick out Blue Streak and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of how I categorize it.
I think that's easier. Like for me, like when I do like the records, I put like all the artist records together, and then like I do it by region where it'll be like East Coast, South, West, out of the country. Yeah, so it's easier for me to find a record like that instead of just scramble all over the place.
Oh yeah, I tried doing it like that. It is kind of hard like that way. Like because one time I had them mixed up like that. Like I had like all my Chuckies mixed in with like. What was it like the Grown-Ups movies and stuff like that, and it's like it just looked weird on my shelf, so I had to like take them all off and just put them by like the like genre and stuff like that.
Todd said HBK going to win the Rumble win last time. I don't think we're gonna see him back tomorrow. I'll be surprised if he shows up. I don't think we'll see him.
I don't think so either. I think his health is like not that great, so I don't.
Real Gaming 9429 said, "I wonder who's gonna be the next NXT GM now that Ava didn't renew a contract." Yeah, so I just heard that Ava is out. So yeah, I was wondering that too. Who's going to be the next GM for NXT?
I'm thinking they're going to give it to that Robert Stone guy. I think he's probably going to take over it probably because like I know he was like kind of like back and forth with her too. So they might give it to either him or I don't know if they're going to like have Shawn Michaels do it. I'm not too sure, but it's going to be kind of interesting to see because that was actually kind of like a random like departure too, because I honestly thought that she was gonna be there at least for a little bit while longer. I don't know.
And she was pretty good too. I liked her as the GM.
Yeah, she was cool. Like, it made like the show interesting. And like she put the matches together really well, and had the talent kind of like really great. So it's like,
you know what I was thinking? If I'm thinking like I said, like LA Knight deserves to win. What if it's somebody from NXT, like a Trick Williams or Oba? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to me, I don't feel like it's too early for them, even though they just came over to the main brand. But Oba to me, like, yo, they gotta. Now that Oba's there and Trick Williams is on the roster, they gotta really promote them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, that's a thing about WWE too. Like, once these like big name stars from NXT show up, like they hype them up for like a few weeks and then they kind of just like try burying them. And so I'm hoping with Trick and Oba, like it's not that case. I hope they like really push them, down the road to be main eventers, like, start them at the mid card first, get their like, get their feet wet and all that. But after that, like at least push them to the main event. Cause I feel like they focus too much on like the same wrestlers over and over. They need to like kind of like focus on the future and kind of develop all these young talented guys and make them top stars that all these fans can get behind.
D-Ray said, "Is the GM role played out? Should they just not have one?" I think they definitely need one for both brands since they started doing the split and the draft and everything. But they gotta have like the right GM in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
back in the day when they had Vicky Guerrero and they
Oh
had
yeah.
they had
Teddy
John
Long.
Laurinaitis. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you know they had Teddy. I forgot his name. The black dude. I forgot the ballhead dude.
Oh
Teddy.
yeah.
They had Teddy on
Oh yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like they got to get a good GM for
Mhm.
NXT. Like if it's not going to be Shawn Michaels, then they got to get somebody for NXT so that they can,
Oh.
run that brand.
Mhm.
And I was hearing rumors about Triple H is leaving. So if he leaves, does the GM on both SmackDown and Raw, are they staying?
I think they will, like, because I think Adam Pearce like loves his job like as
Right.
GM, so I
Mhm.
think he'll stay on Raw, and I think Nick Aldis is like doing a good job too. I think they'll both stay unless like their either their contract doesn't go good or if they're on bad terms with like whoever takes over.
Yeah.
It just depends on who they're gonna replace Triple H with if he does decide to step down or and stuff like that. But I think for
Uh,
NXT too, I was thinking too, like they could probably get a William Regal maybe to be the
yeah.
GM.
Somebody mentioned William Regal in the chat.
Yeah,
Bill Damon mentioned that. He mentioned
I can
William
see that.
Regal.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Where was William Regal?
Yeah, he kind of like disappeared after he did like that War Games thing on Raw, like at the beginning
Right.
of November, and then he kind of just like faded away. But we'll see.
I feel like LA. It should be. I know a lot of people are picking. What's his name? Not Braun.
Oh, Roman. Or
Roman. I heard months ago, but now it
oh yeah,
seems like not Brock. I heard Brock might show up. Brock Lesnar, but I don't
yeah,
want to see Brock win it. And Braun. I heard Braun Brecker. I heard Braun might be the favorite because they had Paul Heyman on ESPN First Take with Stephen A. And he was talking about how he's like gonna make sure that Braun Brecker wins.
yeah.
So I think that'll be the angle for when Seth Rollins come back. Like because Seth is he's rehabbing now and he's trying to return for WrestleMania. So if at some point if Braun Brecker wins tomorrow and he ends up in a title match at Mania, I think that's when we see Seth return to make sure that don't happen.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah. Real Gamers said facts. Justin, someone new should win the home. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love Roman. I don't think at this point you've done everything with Roman. After like, if Roman wins and then he goes on to Mania to face, either CM Punk or Drew McIntyre, like, what's the end goal for that? Like, are we doing the Bloodline story again?
Oh yeah, that's the thing too. And ever since like Roman dropped the belt to Cody at WrestleMania 40, like his kind of angle's been kind of like under the radar now because
Right.
everybody's kind of separated away from the whole bloodline thing, and then like all Roman's been doing the last couple of years or like the last year and a half has been just
He's been
showing
out.
up, returning,
Right.
leaving, returning, disappearing, returning. So
Right. He had a run. He had a great run for like 2 or 3 years, and he got people to watch SmackDown again after it was boring. But I felt like they did everything they could do with that Bloodline story.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The one thing that they didn't do that people want, like I know some people wanted, was like to bring back Rikishi. I know Rikishi was campaigning for that so that he could come back and be like one of the bloodline forefathers or whatever. But they didn't include him in that storyline. I think that would have been good too to see Rikishi back with the bloodline, and his sons are the Usos. You know what I'm saying? But I think the bloodline story. I don't know what else they could do with Roman's character. You know what I'm saying? And I like what they're doing now with the MFTs and Solo Sikoa on SmackDown, and they have their own thing going on. I think they need to keep that going. Like they have their own movement going on over there.
Yeah.
But with Roman, it's like if Roman wins, it's like I don't know what else they could do with his story.
Yeah, that too, and then like I don't know. And then I don't even know if Drew's gonna hold the belt till Mania either.
Right,
He could drop it either at Royal Rumble or at
right.
Elimination Chamber.
That's
So
that's another thing I heard. I heard about
yeah,
if they might. There was a rumor that Sammy could beat him, and then Sammy might go into Mania and then lose the title.
yeah.
You know, because Sammy never
I
had the
just
heavyweight title.
yep. And then I just hope that Cody don't win it. Like Cody doesn't really need to win it 3 times. Like I feel like at that point you might as well just turn him heel because like the fans are already starting to turn on him a little bit. You know, they're like booing
He,
him and stuff like that. So
he's
I don't
he's
know. I don't
supposed to
know.
come back as a heel. They said he's supposed to come back as a heel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know he's taking like some time off, but he's supposed to come back as a heel. But
Yeah.
it surprised me. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna have Paige back. I think after that whole thing with her and you know
Oh,
the
Xavier.
yeah, Xavier. I don't think she's coming back. I'll be surprised, but I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Real Gaming said, imagine
I
Jay.
was thinking
I
Del
mean,
Rio too, but
yeah. Even I heard rumors about Del Rio also coming back. Jay
yeah.
Uso. I think if Jay wins it, that'll be cool. You know, I definitely felt like he they didn't give him enough time with the championship. It's like he
Yeah.
had like his buzz going on. They promoted him, he won it, and then it's like, okay, let's yank the title from him and give it back to Gunther.
Yep. Then they ruined his title reign because they wanted to give it back to Gunther for the whole
Right.
Goldberg thing, and then it was just like it came and went, and then it
Yeah,
was like so
exactly.
unnecessary for him to drop the belt like that.
Right. And Goldberg was pissed. He didn't even like the way the match turned out. He wanted like a do-over.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm picking LA Knight for the men. So you picking for the women. Who you think is gonna come out of that Royal Rumble match?
The women, I think Liv Morgan's gonna win it. I think she's gonna turn on the Judgment Day herself as well, because I could kind of see like she's gonna drive a wedge between. She's like playing nice right now. I think she's gonna like do that, and she's gonna turn on Roxanne and Raquel because she doesn't want Raquel as the champion.
Yeah,
you can see it on her face every time they come on screen, like on Monday Night Raw. So I think it's gonna be Liv Morgan.
I'm not mad at that because I do see that happening now, because that's what I was saying. I'm like, Raquel is facing Stephanie for the title. How does Liv feel about that? Because Liv just came back from injury.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how does Liv feel about Raquel going after the Stephanie heavyweight title, and then you have Liv and Roxanne going after the tag titles?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely feel like there's gonna be a wedge being drawn with Liv, and maybe she turns on Raquel and kicks out of the Judgment Day. I also feel like Finn might do the Judgment Day also.
Yeah, I think that whole Judgment Day like group is like kind of overplayed at this point. I feel like they should just like all break up and kind of just like go their separate ways, because I feel like Dominic's already kind of elevated himself as like a big name top star for the future. Finn Balor, he could be a main eventer once again, like if he's booked right. And then Liv Morgan, she's always going to be like the top face for the women's division.
And the thing is, Dom is out injured though, and I know there's people saying that he's going to come back and he's going to face. I don't think Finn wants his title though. I think Finn is going for the big title.
Yeah, he wants another run. I could see it in his face. He wants another run because he never got a right run, because he won the Universal title back in 2016. Then he had to like relinquish it the next night because of his shoulder injury, because Seth did that botch on his shoulders. So, and he still hasn't gotten a proper run after that. Same thing with Kevin Owens. Like, I don't know if he's ever gonna come back. I don't know how bad his neck's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he deserves another title run as well. But I don't know. I don't think
I saw a post last week that there's a post going around saying that when Seth comes back, he wants to have like his own stable with Kevin Owens. So I don't know how real that is, and if it's possible.
Yeah.
That'd
be kind of cool, but I still think that Austin Theory is still with Seth Rollins, though. I don't know. I think he's gonna double cross the Vision.
I heard that too. Like he might be like a plant for while he's there, and he's like feeding Seth all of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Real Gamer said hope Finn Balor does do the job. I think he should. I think it's time for him to go solo again and go for that big title, because he deserves it. He got I feel like he got not screwed over, but because of his injury and him having to relinquish the title, and then Seth becoming the champion, and he had a great reign as a champion, and then many others after him. Finn never got that. I mean, the one time he had another shot to win it was that Extreme Rules. I forgot the year it was, but it was like a couple years ago when Roman was champion, and he had Roman dead to rights in that match. But I think Solo had interfered in that match, and then Roman just spared him and won it. But Finn could have won that title. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they haven't really given another shot of, to Finn since then. So I think it's time for Finn to like leave the Judgment Day and go for the title again.
Yeah, for sure. He deserves the main event spot. Like he's a big name, and I feel like they kind of demoted him like really badly, like just putting him in a stable, and he's been just stuck in that loop for the last 3, 4, or 5 years already. Right. So like it's time for him to like refresh his character, go back to his own. He saw the pop in Ireland when he came out to his old theme. Yeah. So it'd be cool to have him come out like that again, and then come out as Demon Finn Balor again, like how he once was, and yeah, it would just be awesome for him to get.
Karrion Kross, Karrion Kross was another one that they didn't push often.
Mm-hmm. That kind of got me mad because like I felt like he had potential too to be like a top star too, and this is WWE just failed him. They'd rather have Sami Zayn. Like this is the same old people like, but yeah, Karrion Kross, he could have done something cool, and it just got ruined. And then he should have beaten Sami Zayn like at SummerSlam. Yeah. I felt like because he was already on his way out, like they were just like trying to basically job him out pretty much. Right. But
what's like have you seen like any of the Oscar nominated films that was in theaters? Yeah, have you seen any or bought any of them on 4K Blu-ray?
Yeah, I bought a few of them, which I'll show you.
Oh, let's see them.
Let's see. Where's it at? Right here somewhere. It's One Battle After Another with Leonardo. That one.
I saw that one. Yeah.
That one's a good one.
Do you know what the thing? Right, the only issue I had with that movie was that Tiana Taylor wasn't in the whole film.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Like she was in like the very beginning, and then it's like they shifted the story to Leo's character.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of weird too, like why they did that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it was okay. It's not one of my favorite Leo DiCaprio films, but I just felt like I wanted to see more Tiana Taylor in the film with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'd have been better that way too. Like I don't know. Maybe it was like she didn't have like time conflicting with like her schedule. Maybe when they were filming the movie, maybe that she only had like a limited time.
Right.
Which kind of sucks because like especially if you have like a big name like that, like you'd think that there would be in the film for a while. Like there's a couple films that were like that, like was it Tax Collector with Shia LaBeouf and I forgot that other name. I think his name was Bobby Soto or something. I thought Shia LaBeouf was gonna be in the movie the whole time, but no, that he's in it for like maybe the first 15-20 minutes, and then they kill off his character. And I'm just like, and then the whole movie's just like the other guy trying to get revenge for them, killing him and stuff. I was like, damn, I was expecting him to like be badass and, take out everybody. And then, it's just crazy. Like with those movies that they do that, they kind of like sucker you in basically.
I remember they did that with Hustlers, with the J-Lo film. And they kept putting, remember Cardi B was in the film, but she had like one appearance in the film. And I'm like, she's not in the whole film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like I kind of consider like that type of stuff just like a cameo kind of.
Yeah.
They just like throw their name in so that way it gets people to like watch it.
Right.
And that's what I kind of felt like with Once Upon a Time of Hollywood too, with Margot Robbie. Like I thought she was going to be in it the whole movie too. And she's just kind of basically like a side character that shows up here and there. And that's it. Like they didn't really like develop her Sharon Tate character at all, really.
Right.
At all.
You have any more new pickups to show us?
Yeah, I picked up Wicked for Good as well. Oh. I enjoyed it. Not as good as the first one. I think the first one's a little bit stronger, but I thought it was a really good like ending to the story. Like they did kind of leave it open for them to kind of like do a little bit more with like the characters. Like if they wanted to like do like a spin-off with like the characters, they could.
Mm.
But I think like they should. It's good with just 2 films, and they can just kind of like make maybe another modern Wizard of Oz with like Dorothy and like Tin Man and all the rest of the characters, maybe. But yeah, got that one, and then I picked up Strangers Chapter 2.
Nice.
Can't wait! I can't wait for Chapter 3. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna go see that in a week or so when it comes out.
Right.
They just opened a new IMAX theater here that has like a bowling alley, arcade,
Oh,
and
nice.
stuff like that. So I might go check it out there.
So do you bowl?
That's pretty cool.
You do bowl?
Not really. Like,
No.
I bowl every once in a while. I think I bowled like a couple of times, but I need to
Right.
get back into the to the rhythm. But
Right.
yeah, I picked up Strangers 2,
Nice.
and then did pick up that Beetlejuice Steelbook. It was like a while back at Walmart. Got that one.
Classic right there.
Oh, definitely
Now
like that one.
that's something I would definitely have on 4K, like Steelbook, because that's something I'm gonna watch like all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know.
And then I picked up Conjuring 4. Kind of a disappointing like end to the franchise. Like I felt like this movie was kind of unnecessary. I felt like they just had like the rights and they just wanted to just crank out like another film just to like
Right.
issue the rights. And then I heard that they're gonna do a prequel, which I don't think is necessary either. But
Yeah.
I think it's just a cheap way of like them keeping the rights or like the name to the Conjuring or whatever.
They're supposed to be doing like a HBO series or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to do too many TV shows with movies and stuff. I don't know. Like yeah, it worked for it, because you could do so
Right.
many things with Pennywise and stuff. But
Yeah.
picked up this one today too, Cape Fear with Robert De Niro.
Oh, classic. Yeah, I remember that. I had that on VHS back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time owning it. Like I've been wanting to get it, but I always like stalled out from getting it.
Right.
And then picked up this one, Jacob's Wife. It has CM Punk in it. I don't know
Oh,
if you've
okay.
heard of this
I haven't seen that. Nah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I found this one at my work.
He's in a new movie, Night Patrol. It's like a vampire film.
Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to check it out, but I guess the theaters only had it for like a couple days. I guess it was like one of those like phantom events, but I do want to check that out eventually. Finally picked up Beekeeper too. I know it's like an older.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. I'm a fan of Jason Statham films, all of Jason Statham films. So.
Oh yeah, that Sheltered one looks kind of cool too, with him in the snow.
Yeah, that's coming out.
And then I picked up these at my work. I've been looking for these forever because they're nostalgic to me.
Right.
I picked them up. It's a VHS of the first Halloween.
Nice.
There.
That's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, I was excited when I opened the box. I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Right.
Then I picked up a Halloween 4 as well, VHS.
I like that one. That's one of my favorites. Part 4 and 5.
Oh yeah, same here. I always grew up watching this one all the time. 4, 5, and then part 2.
Yeah.
Picked up here. Speaking of 5, there you go. Part 5.
Daniel Harris.
Yep.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara.
Yep. Rest in peace. Yeah, it's crazy. Like she passed away. Like so sad.
Yeah.
H2O there.
H2O is not weird. That's the one with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for that one.
It just reminded me like at the time. It just reminded me of like a low budget Scream movie because like they were trying to like make it kind of like campy horror,
right?
Because of the early 2000s and stuff like that. Picked up Resurrection as well. I know this one is.
I don't like that. I got a T-shirt for that, but I don't like the movie though.
Yeah,
that was bad. That whole Busta Rhymes scene with Michael Myers was cringy. I never liked that film.
Oh yeah, and he's all telling him off.
Yeah. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Like what? Come on, man.
So you're not playing Michael Myers. I'm playing Michael Myers.
Right, you know. This is dumb. Bad dialogue in that film.
I know. And my favorite one, Halloween 2 there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all I picked up like recently.
Oh.
And then I got one more. Let's see. I got that Black Christmas.
Black Christmas.
The Steelbook, the original one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I held off on the regular 4K. I was like, and then I
Oh,
saw this. I was like, I'll pick this up for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much all the pickups I
nice.
picked up recently.
So how often you say like you go to like this do you like you go straight to the store? Or do you like order the pickups?
What I do is like sometimes like the stores, like I'll check to see if they're in stock online,
Right.
and it's so weird because sometimes they'll say it's out of stock, but I'll go in person in store and I'll find it on the shelf like in stock. So I'm like, why is
Yeah.
it out of stock? And then sometimes it'll say it's in stock and it's out of stock. So I don't.
Right.
It's like weird, but yeah, I do go to the store. I do go and check to see if they're there. Sometimes
Mm,
they'll be there on release day. Sometimes they'll be there like 2-3 days after. So
right.
I'll like wait a couple days and I'll come back and check it again. And if they don't show up, I end up going to Barnes and Noble to pick them up because sometimes Barnes and Noble always comes in clutch with the new releases and stuff.
Yeah, Real Gamer said, "Oh, y'all picking up WWE 2K26 and which edition?" I haven't even
Um,
played the last one. I didn't play 2K25.
yeah, I didn't play that one either. The 25 one. I stopped after 20. I think 24. It's like the last one
Yeah,
I played.
that's the last one I bought was
Uh,
24.
the I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away just because it's like the regular edition's like $70 and then the other one's
Right.
like $100 and then like the Legends edition's like 150. That's like I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell they're doing. I remember the video games when they used to come out, they used to be like maybe $49.99. Now they're
Right.
like freaking like almost like
Right.
$80.
Not
It's
they that
insane.
costs more than Madden now. I'm like, what they doing?
Mhm.
Like I love it, but I don't love it that much to shell out $150 for that. I could wait.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's
You know what I'm saying?
and then you don't even know how the gameplay is gonna be because sometimes like with those 2K games, it's like the same
Right.
gameplay and all that. It's just like they just update their attire, their like
Mhm.
face scan and stuff. So
Right.
or they add a few more wrestlers. But the only thing
Right.
that kind of pisses me off with the 2K games is they don't let you put your own custom music on it, like how Raw versus SmackDown and Here Comes the
Right. Right.
Pain and all those other classic games. How they let you, whenever you're creating something, you create your own entrance music and stuff. And these ones don't let you.
Re-
Like the only thing cool about it is like the community creations because they create like
Yeah.
other attires and stuff like
Other time.
that.
Right.
But yeah,
That'd be the best part, like going to the community creations and seeing like they got wrestlers from like back in the day that they didn't have on the roster before
oh
with
yeah,
like the different Stone Cold like eras and Triple H. I'm like, let me get this Triple H when he's wearing like the all purple attire and all that.
oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Those are cool.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, those are
Real game.
fun. I even found a Chris Benoit too. Somebody made a Chris Benoit one time.
Wow.
Thought that was funny. Yeah.
Real Gamer said, I think the standard edition is the only physical edition and the other ones are yeah, like they're moving away from physical to digital. So like the next gen consoles are gonna be like the way you get your games are gonna be like download off of like, PlayStation online or Xbox online.
Could you imagine how more expensive those consoles are gonna be though? Because like you're
Yeah,
gonna have to have a shitload of storage to store all those
exactly.
games. Like
Yep.
it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be
And
like
and that I think
$1,000.
I think because of that, like once those digital only consoles come out, it's gonna make the physical copies from the past that much more expensive.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
true.
know.
So they're gonna be like more
Um
like collector's items now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They're already expensive depending on the titles you're looking for. But like I don't know, man. I can't pay 150 for a wrestling game. They gotta bring it back down to when it was, $40. $40, that's doable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's just but yeah, that's why I wait like till it goes down to like what was it, like 19.99 or whatever, like
Right.
when it's like half off
Yeah.
and
Like
I'll grab
even
it.
even Madden is getting expensive. I'm like, I remember when Madden was like $40, $50. I'm
Yep.
like, it's the same game every year. It's like I don't need every Madden that comes out every year. You know what I'm saying? I could skip a couple years.
Yep.
You
Exactly.
know?
Yeah. Like they've gotten better the last couple of years, I guess, with like the face scan and stuff. They actually look like the
Yeah,
actual like player and stuff. Because I know some of the
right.
face scans look pretty bad.
Justin said, I want to watch The Strangers Chapter 3 and Scream 7 in theaters next.
Nice. Yeah, I want to see Scream 7 as well. Like I'm excited for that one to see where they go. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's gonna be Matthew Lillard returning or if it's gonna be
Mhm.
like somebody related to Sydney again,
right.
or ghost of Sydney's past. Like, it's gonna be kind of
But he,
interesting.
he's gonna be Nev Campbell gonna be like the last one left. It's gonna be everybody else gonna leave, and she's gonna be the last one standing.
Yeah,
You know,
I think this time though, like I hope in this movie, like I hope Gail Weathers finally dies. Like I feel
right?
like her character's already been through it all, and
Yeah,
it's either her or Nev's character. Like
yeah,
I don't know, but we'll see. But
yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Strangers Chapter 3. Like I remember seeing the trailer for that, and it looked like the girl that got away from the killers. Like it's almost like she's joining them again.
Yeah, it kind of looks like she's gonna join him for a while, and then it looks like
Mm,
she's gonna like double cross him maybe, and like towards the
right,
end of the movie. But
right.
we'll see what happens. But
That's
it does look interesting though.
she's pulling the Austin Theory with the Vision right now. She's gonna join the squad, and then she's gonna turn on them, and then have Seth come back.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
true.
you know what I'm saying? Do you watch the Oscars, or like you don't care for it?
I watched it. I've been watching it. I watched it like the last couple of years. I didn't watch it like before COVID. Like I didn't like really pay attention to it as much.
Right.
But like now I've been kind of like more filtered because like the movies that have been coming out the last few years I've been really interested in. So I've been watching it. I kind of predicted like what was it, Mikey Madison's win last year? Like I kind of put a post like on my old page before it got taken down. I put like in 2023 that because she was like it was like a selfie of her in a car with like a little mini Oscar award, and I put a post saying that 2024 is going to be the year that she's going to win the Oscar for Anora, and
I
then
know.
soon enough she ended up winning it. So
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
I like the Nora. I think I would have went with the Substance. I think the Substance was one of Demi Moore's best films ever. I like what she had to do in that film with the makeup and the costume and trying to put like an older version of herself with like I thought it was a great film.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it kept you like on your toes, like in and out of the film because you don't know what was gonna happen next, and
right.
It was cool seeing like her, like the younger self or older self, like kind of crossing paths, like trying to staying beautiful ever, kind of comes with like consequences towards the end. So
I definitely agree, Justin. That Rock should have been nominated for the Smashing Machine. That was a snub.
I
really
thought that was kind of weird. Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that they gave like the nod to like the guy from like The Secret Agent, because I never even heard of that movie, The Secret Agent, until now. I'm like, I didn't even know what that was. I was like, yeah, I'm like, Dwayne got snubbed for that guy. I'm like, maybe he's a good actor. Maybe I have to watch it, but I don't know.
He was good enough from like, and he had Emily Blount was like his girlfriend, and she was causing a trouble in that film for him, and it's based on a true story.
Yep.
I thought that was a good film. I definitely enjoyed that. I think I got snubbed. I definitely liked the was it Sing Song Blue?
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I heard it's decent. I heard good
with Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson. That was a great film. Great film. Yeah. That's one of Hugh Jackman's best performances where he wasn't playing Wolverine.
Yeah, like it's like more serious roles.
Yeah, and it was like that's based on a true story. They had it was like a Neil Diamond tribute band, and they were going around performing Neil Diamond songs, and then they got real popular and famous, and then tragedy happened, and I thought both performances by Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman were great.
Yeah, I have that one on my watch list for sure. Like I do want to check out that one. I did recently see that. Oh my bad. I did recently see the Bruce Springsteen movie. I thought that one
was really good too. Yes, I enjoyed that one. That was good. Definitely like that. And I'm not a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. Like my introduction to him was when Born in the USA came out in the 80s. So that was like that's all I remember hearing that as a kid, like just seeing a video for that, and he's become a Hall of Famer. But I like the fact that they did they did the biopic around the album before, which was Nebraska, and how he had the record label wanted like a big hit record, and they didn't really promote Nebraska, but even though it came out, it went platinum. They were already waiting for Born in the USA because he already had that hit in the can before Nebraska even came out.
Oh yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean?
a,
But that was a good film.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was
Yeah,
really good. I bought it as actually as a blind buy because I was like, this looks interesting. I was like, so I picked it up, and
yeah.
sure enough, I enjoyed it.
That was good. That to me got snubbed also. That should have been nominated. Um, there was another the film that Sydney Sweeney was in when she played the female boxer.
Oh yeah, Chrissy. Yeah, that one should have
Chrissy,
been.
yeah,
Even the housemaid. I thought the housemaid was good
yeah,
enough to like get like some type of nod because like Amanda Seyfried's performance in that and Sydney
right.
Sweeney's was good. So I
Yeah, that
thought it
was
was
good.
kind of weird that they didn't.
She was like the first female boxer to win like the WBC heavyweight title.
Mhm.
You know, and I'm like, this was a great film, but I think it went under the radar. Like people, they wasn't expecting her to play that type of
Yeah,
role. You know,
I think the reason why that film like didn't like perform that well either is because of like the I guess the controversy over her like Gene ad. So like
right,
everybody was
right,
all pissed off at
right,
her. So that's why like
right.
everybody was like giving her bad press, and I don't
Yeah,
understand like the hate for her. Like she's just being herself and like just having fun with what she's doing, and
right.
people just are so sensitive that they just
I agree.
think it's cool to just hate, I guess.
That was a great film. I definitely enjoyed that. I've been watching a lot of biopics lately. The biopics seem to be like the good films,
Oh
that
yeah,
came out towards like the end of the year.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
for sure.
Justin said
So,
Roofman is a good film. I just watched that on Paramount Plus and not on the. I never heard of Roofman. Who's in that one?
oh, that's that one where he's like in a Toys R Us.
Okay,
Yeah, he's like hiding
Roofman.
like in a Toys R Us and stuff.
I
And
gotta check that. Is that a biopic too, or is that just like some regular film?
it's just a regular film. It's based on a true story though. It's like about a guy that lives inside a Toys R Us. It's like Channing Tatum, uh, Kirsten Dunst,
Mm.
Lake Keith Steinfeld's in it. It's a really good film. I
You said
recommend it.
American. Oh yeah, I saw American. It was like a modern day Western type of movie.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
There was
you're
a
right.
lot of
Yeah, the
yeah.
press. Yeah.
There was a lot of double crossing going on in that film.
Mhm.
But she played like a waitress in that film.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was decent. I don't know if I would have if it was Oscar worthy, but that was a decent film. The guy slept on.
yeah, yeah.
You
That one
know,
was good. It kind of like came and went, but it was still
yeah.
decent.
What
Yeah,
I know you gonna be watching the Super Bowl. Who are you picking to win the whole thing?
I think Seattle. I think they have the stronger team, and I think
Mm,
Sam Darnold's like. I think it's his year to like get his ring finally after getting told that he was never gonna win a championship, that he was
right,
a bust, and he wasn't gonna get to that level, and but yeah, I think Seattle's gonna take it.
Seattle.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I mean that
I
would
think.
be. Mm,
Oh yeah, I think
right.
the Patriots are okay. I just think that they just got lucky this year because there was a lot
Yeah,
of teams, a lot of good teams that got injured
right.
pretty early in the season. So like their path was kind of like pretty slim pickings, and then I don't know. I don't think that like if Bo Nix was healthy, I think
Mm,
they wouldn't have survived Denver. I think Denver would have like crushed them for
right.
real. But yeah, but I think like
Yeah.
Seattle's is gonna get it.
We got some Broncos fans here. Real Gamer said I'm rooting for the Seahawks since the Patriots beat the Broncos. My Broncos. Wow. I don't know. Seattle, they have a good team. I want to see if Darnold can really not let the bright lights affect them and really get the win. I don't know. I
Yeah,
like the Pats, and I'm not a Patriots fan. I like Drake May's swagger. He's real cool and calm, and that team
yeah.
is really playing like hungry, like they want it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
will
don't know
see.
that.
Like,
Mm,
yeah, that's like I said, Drake May. Like, in order for them to win it, I think they probably have a chance of winning. It's just
Yeah,
Drake May just can't like make any mistakes.
right.
Stephon Diggs is gonna have to come up big for them. Booty, was it Stevenson's gonna have to have like a clutch running
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
But yeah, but you can't sleep on PJ Walker on the other side either. PJ Walker is a really good running back for Seattle. So
Oh
if they
yeah,
don't give it, if Pats defense can't contain him, they're gonna be in trouble.
right.
Same thing with the JSA if they can't stop him either. But,
Justin said, "Go Broncos." Just wish Sean took points instead of going for it on fourth. That's been the
oh
whole
yeah,
the whole postseason. Like
yeah,
even with the Bears, when the Bears lost to the Rams. I'm like, yo, the Bears had a
Yeah.
chance to win it in the fourth quarter, and
They should have
instead,
taken a 2-point conversion.
exactly, and they forced overtime, and then they end up losing in overtime.
Yeah. Yup, exactly.
You know,
Yeah, it was just crazy.
yeah. I mean, I told Luna, I'm like, I want to see how good Denver is. I'm like, yo, they really didn't have no like adversity this season. I'm like, yo, what? It's snowing. They on their home field. Let's see if they could pull out the win.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
I think what ruined the game for the Broncos too was Stidham threw the ball. Like he shouldn't have. If he would have thrown the ball, the Pats would have never made a touchdown. They would have never ever made the touchdown at all during that game.
Right.
So he basically gave the game to them by doing that. But
it's still New England. Like we not in the Brady era no more. We in the Drake May era, but it's still New England. Like they're gonna find ways to win.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. And I think it's a first time matchup for both quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be a good matchup. You know, may the best team win. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to it. Now you know we got all the other drama with ice and all that, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that halftime show.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that they're supposed to be live over there. I don't know. I just think the whole thing with ice and is just dividing people, making people, scared for their lives, and it's just, I don't know. I think this whole administration's just been terrible, and it's just like, it's like we're basically going in a civil war with ourselves pretty much.
Exactly.
With everything happening, and it's just awful. It's just, I can't even put into words how crazy.
They saying Cardi B might perform with Bad Bunny.
Oh, I can see that too because they have a couple of songs with each other.
Yeah.
I think that 2-3 songs with each other.
So. Right, and her boo is playing. Stephon Diggs is in the Super Bowl, so.
Oh yeah.
So she's definitely gonna be there. But I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I hope nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, they should just let the teams play, and like I don't understand why they're making a big deal about Bad Bunny performing. I'm like, there's been other, singers that are foreign. They had Shakira perform, they had Rihanna perform. I'm like, I don't know, understand why it's like a big, issue for Bad Bunny to give his shine and he's like one of the most top selling, top streaming artists of today. So he should get his flowers and he should get his screen time.
I agree. They got to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear different genres of music every year.
For sure.
Just don't bore us. Don't bore us with stuff that we're gonna not watch ever again.
Yeah, exactly.
So I only know a couple of Bad Bunny songs. I don't know everything from him, but I definitely think he deserves to be at the Super Bowl and performing, and hopefully nothing crazy happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me either. Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a decent stuff.
Justin said they released Epstein files and Musk and Trump on them. Musk wanted to go to the island on an email to Epstein. It's just crazy, man. We got it, like you said, like they're trying to divide us, and we all got to come together, and because everybody, no matter what race or color you are, they all love football. So I think it's the time for solidarity in this country, and rise up against the crap that's going on with ICE and all that.
Yep. And the crazy thing is too is like, he wants to get rid of immigrants. But the thing is everybody is an immigrant if you really think about it.
Right.
It's like I don't know. It's just crazy. Right. And I think half of those people that are ICE agents are basically like all those January 6th people that were rioting and acting, causing chaos. They're like all, Trump's cronies pretty much. So
man. I want to ask you before we leave. I want to ask you about, because you're a big basketball fan like me, and I want to ask you, what do you think of where do you think Giannis is going?
I don't. That one's a kind of a tough question. I think I don't know. I'm thinking he's gonna probably get. I have a feeling they're gonna trade. The Warriors are gonna try to pursue him because of the injury of Jimmy Butler.
Right.
I could see them trading Kuminga and a few picks for him to go to Golden State. You know me. You know my answer. I kind of want to
Yes, I
see
know.
him Boston with Jaylen Brown in them,
I
but I
know.
think they'll probably have to give up too much to get him. And then I don't know. I think he's gonna end up either with the Warriors or maybe Miami with
Miami.
but but I don't know if they're gonna swap him with Adebayo or who they're gonna
Right.
swap for him if he does go to Miami. That could potentially lead to John Morant maybe joining Miami if they could get
Right.
Giannis over
I
there.
heard about that. Yeah.
But I could see him
That's
like
it.
either going to Miami or maybe Golden State.
Miami need you in the GM. You just mentioned Morant and Giannis together
Yeah,
with Bam. That would be crazy.
yeah,
You
that'd be a
know,
scary team for sure. Yeah,
I would love. Listen, I would love Giannis on the Knicks, but I don't want to. I don't want us to trade half of our team for him because that would be like what we did with Melo, and we traded half of our team for Melo, and that didn't get
oh
us
yeah,
anything. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like if he really wants to be here in New York, then he gotta be able to finesse that trade where we ain't got to give up too much for him.
oh yeah.
You know,
Gotta kind of play it
but
smart, and then like with his track record, he's kind of like injury prone too, so it's
right,
kind of like
right, yeah.
hard to
He's had a couple
negotiate him.
of like ankle strains or something.
Hmm.
The last couple
Yeah.
weeks, people saying that he's faking the injury to get out of Milwaukee, but I'm like, yo, well, if we bring Giannis in, he can't be injured. We got to have a healthy Giannis here, you know. But I don't.
Yeah.
I still like Cat. I don't want Cat to get traded for Giannis. You know what I'm saying? I
I
feel like
think
if we bring Giannis here, then we got to give up a center. Then who's our center? It can't be Mitch off the bench. We gonna still
yeah,
need a center. You
yep.
know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like, does it make? I feel like with the team we have now, we can still win the East and go to the finals. But I like if we have the opportunity to get Giannis, I want him here, but I don't want us to trade half of our roster for him though. It doesn't
Oh
make
yeah,
sense. It won't make sense for him to come here and there's nobody to play with other than Brunson.
yep. Yeah,
You
because you
know?
guys would probably have to trade Towns, probably Josh Hart, and
Yeah.
probably
That's just
Anunoby maybe.
right. Oh, we can't trade OG. Like I let Bridges go. I don't
Yeah,
want to trade OG. I want to keep here.
yeah,
You know, Bridges could go. I don't feel like Bridges is living up to his contract anyway. I'm like Bridges could go. Like we got to keep OG. I would love for Hart to stay also.
yeah. Bridges.
You know?
I don't know what the heck happened with Bridges and even that other guy that the Nuggets traded for, Cam Johnson. Like they were so
Yeah.
good with the Phoenix.
Right.
Then ever since they left Phoenix, they kind of like
Yeah, I'm
fell off.
saying. Yeah.
Um,
You know.
I heard a rumor too that Boston wants to pursue Michael Porter Jr. from the Nets, but I don't know. Like the
Right.
Nets might want too much for him too.
Right.
Because
Right. Because I know Tatum's saying that he's having second thoughts on coming back now, so he might sit out the whole season.
yeah, I don't blame him because like if we do make a playoff run, I can see him maybe potentially coming back like in the second round, maybe and playing like limited
Yeah.
minutes. But I don't mind him sitting out the whole year just so that way he doesn't like rush it too quick, and then
Right.
he re-aggravates it or something, and then he's out for like another 6 to 9 months
Right.
again.
Facts.
But we'll see what happens. We're actually
Yeah.
doing pretty well without him anyway because we have
Oh yeah.
Simons, we
Yeah.
have Derek White, we have Pritchard. All of them are all doing well. We even have
Right.
that guy off the bench too, that Jordan Walsh. He's been
Yeah.
producing a lot of good numbers off the bench. So we have a different. I think our problem like right now is we need like a consistent center. That's what Boston needs because we don't have no more Horford because he's in Golden
Right.
State,
Right.
and we've been kind of like switching between Keita and Garza, and
Mhm.
they're good, they're decent, but they're not really like strong enough to kind of hold down like the fort with the
And
starters.
Porzingis is in Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah, that too.
Yeah. You know. But well, this was a great live stream. You know, Daniel, before we leave, tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
Oh yeah, social media. I did start a new Instagram. My other Instagram got shut down by a bunch of haters, but but yeah, I'm at Daniel Otero 3 on Instagram. If you guys want to follow me on there, check me out. I do love posting my physical media content and like actress content, stuff like that. And then I have my YouTube channel. It's Dan the Man Otero. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get back into the groove and do some more lives and some more videos soon. You can subscribe to me there if you guys want to check out my older videos and stuff. That was awesome being on this live stream with Triborough.
Yeah.
Can't wait to talk it up with you and Nick on the next one.
Yeah. Salute to Nick. Nick is at work right
Salute to
now,
Nick.
but he'll be back next week. hopefully, and you know, we're definitely gonna bring you back for talk some more wrestling. We got a,
Definitely.
wrestling live stream plan, so definitely gonna have you back. And this was fun. Shout out to everybody that came through. Support the channel. Follow us on the YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. We got an Instagram page of Raw Takes Unfiltered. So follow that, and we want to go live on this. So once we get to 1,000 followers on Instagram, we're gonna start going live on this. So definitely follow the Instagram channel. Follow me as well on Instagram, Tribal_Gigolo. Follow my channel, Daddy Rap Podcast. Got lots of great videos and stuff coming up for February. And this was fun. And stay tuned for more, man. We out.
Well, peace.